What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV back here for the first predicted lineup of the 21-22 season. It's a second pre-season game, this time against Colchester United at the JobServe Community Stadium. I do not have good memories of that stadium. The last time we did play there was a very damaging defeat in Maurizio Pochettino's era. We lost on penalties in the League Cup. It was absolutely shocking. Let's hope for a much better display this time. But it's going to be interesting to see what kind of lineup turns out tomorrow night. Obviously, we'll be bringing you a watch-along 7:45 kickoff tomorrow night. But in terms of the predicted lineup, I mean, it's really impossible to call with these friendlies, isn't it, Sim?
Of course, because especially we don't know who's available, who's not available. Youngsters are going to be playing as well. So we're going to give it our best shot, but it's very tough to tell.
Yeah, so let's start off. We're going to go for a 4-2-3-1 formation, very similar to what it was in the first friendly. In goal, Joe Hart. I mean, it's a toss-up between Joe Hart and
Whiteman.
Yeah, that's it, Alfie Whiteman. Toss-up between Joe Hart and Alfie Whiteman. But I probably just imagine Joe Hart getting the nod.
Yeah, he started the last game, and although there's rumours of Spurs looking to sell, maybe that's even more of a reason why he'll play, because we need to get him on the pitch so people can see him, because we need to find a buyer. Otherwise, no one's going to be taking him, that's for sure.
Yeah. Right back, we're going to put in Matt Doherty for the first appearance back from the summer. I mean, it's slim pickings at right back. Seagas Aurier hasn't come back yet, so I guess Doherty has to play, doesn't he?
Yeah, I believe Tanganga's still injured, isn't he? Didn't he get an injury?
Yeah,
So yeah, he's still out. So yeah, I think if Doherty's fit to play, I think he plays, and if he's available, and we know, look, Nuno, I'm sure isn't going to have any qualms about putting him in. So yeah, we're going to have Doherty making his first appearance with Nuno.
Yeah, I mean, Maxim Paxtotsy played their last game, I believe, but he's more of a natural centre back. So we'll get into the centre backs in a minute, but let's start off. Carry on with the left back. We're going to go for Sergio Reguilon. I mean, as well, again, there's not much choice. I mean, a youth player called Casey played there in the last game, but we're going to give Reguilon the nod to come back into the frame.
Yeah, I was surprised Sirkin didn't get any time. Is he injured as well or something? Because, yeah, he's kind of, after so much early promise, he hasn't really been seen for a while, has he, Sirkin? So, yeah, I was surprised he didn't get any time against Leyton Orient. But, yeah, I think Reguilon's back in pre-season now, so I'm expecting him to try to get up to speed as quickly as possible.
Yeah, so the fullbacks, Reguilon and Matt Doherty. The centre-back positions where Eric Dyer was captain in the first friendly, so we're going to stick him straight back in there. And alongside him in the friendly was Cameron Carter-Vickers. But Maxim Pascotti really impressed me, albeit at a fullback position. So I'm imagining him to get the nod again, but centre-back partnership with Eric Dyer.
I'm looking forward to seeing him in his more natural position. And I think Carter Vickers, we all know his days are numbered at Spurs. So I think
his days have been numbered for a long time.
Very true. Maybe he's going to sign a new contract. But I think that any time on the pitch for him is just him being on the shop window. That's all it is. So I think Pascotti, it'll be good to see him in his natural position.
Yeah, definitely. So that's a back line of Joe Hart in goal, Reguilon left back, Matt Doherty at right back with Pascotti and Eric Dyer in the centre-back positions. Now, with the double pivot, we're going to stick with Harry Winks. He wasn't a great performance, but it was a nice little turn and pass for Lucas Moura for our goal. But, you know, they're talking about Harry Winks getting another chance, so I expect him to play tomorrow night.
Yep, I think he'll start. And I actually thought he was pretty solid against Leyton Orient.
Of course he did.
I did. He was. And so, yeah, why not play him? There's rumours, yeah, as you say, he's going to get another chance. So under Nuno to prove himself. And look, unless a big offer comes in for him, I don't see him leaving. So, yeah, I think Winks is going to be back in the team.
And then alongside Harry Winks is the ever-impressive Niall John we're going to put there. I mean, he played, was it the Marine game he played last year? He came on. Was it Marine or was it a Europa League game? I can't remember which one it was.
I think it might have been a Europa League game. I can't remember.
It might have been a Europa League game, maybe. But I thought he impressed when he came on in that game. He very much impressed last week in the pre-season against Leyton Orient. So we're going to stick with him. I mean, I really like the look of him. I really do.
Yeah, and he did look impressive. He looked sharp. He was willing to take shots from outside the box, and they were on target as well, and making runs in behind. And he was in a bit of a 4-3-3, and we saw Delhi actually a lot deeper against Leyton Orient than we usually like to see him. And I think it might be the same on Wednesday. So I'm thinking it might be a 4-3-3 again.
Interesting. So on the left wing, we're going to go with Jack Clark. I mean, Heung-min Son is back, but I think this game might come just a tad too soon for him, seeing as he only came back yesterday. So we're going to stick Jack Clark out on the left. I mean, he came on against Leyton Orient, and I thought he was definitely one of the better players in the second half.
Yeah, just needs to do more, doesn't he? Apparently, he's doesn't want to go out on loan again. He wants to stay and fight for his place, which is commendable. But I do have serious reservations, especially now with another left winger coming in, or another winger anyway, in Gill, whether he really is going to see any sort of opportunity. So good luck to him. I hope I wish him the best, but I'm not sure if it's the best decision for him to be staying around the first team this season.
Yeah, completely agree. Jack Clark on the left, that is. And then in the middle, as my brother mentioned, it'll probably be a bit of a deeper role as it shows on screen right now, but it's going to be Dele Alli there. Again, I didn't really make too much of Dele Alli's performance against Leyton Orient, but at the end of the day, you can't really read too much into pre-season. It's just a fitness regime, definitely at this stage anyway.
Exactly. And especially with the players, there's no set systems and everyone's getting used to the new management style and everything. So it's hard to take anything away from it. But yeah, I thought he had some nice touches and stuff. But other than that, it wasn't too involved.
That's the story of his last few years, to be honest, Dele Alli. And then on the right-hand side, we're going to stick with Steven Bergwijn. Again, didn't make too much of his performance. I thought he was pretty anonymous against Leyton Orient. Probably the worst out of our established players that played against Leyton Orient. But like I keep saying with Steven Bergwijn, there is a very good player in there, and it's just about unearthing that confidence and bringing it back.
Definitely, and I want to see. I think he looks better on the left than he does on the right hand side. But I want to see. He needs to adapt and develop if he's going to be getting chance in the first team, because Son has just got that role nailed down. So hopefully he can show his worth.
Definitely. And then up front, we're going to go for the Diamond Dane Scarlet. I thought was a really, really good finish. It just showed that finish against Leyton Orient, just showed how much of a natural finisher he is. I mean, he's quite comfortable with both feet, Dane Scarlet as well. So I think that Dane Scarlet, we've got a real player in our hands, and it's just about keeping him on the right path. You know what I mean? And it doesn't seem that like, because, you could tell kind of with Troy Parrott, he just wasn't his mentality wasn't 100% there. But I've got that air of thinking with Dane Scarlett, that he's got the right mentality. He's got his head screwed on right. And it shows every time he's on the pitch, to be honest.
Yeah, he always seems to make an impact. He always seems to try and make a difference. Even if he gets 5 minutes or 2 minutes, he tries to get on the board and have a shot or something, and usually impresses. And it wasn't just the finish that impressed me against Leyton Orient. It was also that run as well, and really timed to perfection off the shoulder of the defender. And it was a fantastic finish on his left foot. But yeah, I agree with you. I think this guy's going to be a star of the future, and I can't wait to see more of him.
Yeah, completely agree. So that is it. That is your predicted lineup for our second pre-season friendly tomorrow night at the JobServe Community Stadium, Colchester against Tottenham Hotspur. Let me run through that predicted lineup with you one more time. So it's Joe Hart in goal, Reguilon left back, Matt Doherty at right back, with a centre-back partnership of Pascotti and Eric Dyer, Winks and John in the midfield, Clark, Dele and Bergwijn just behind Dane Scarlett. Sim, scoreline prediction.
1-0, yeah.
1-0.
Yeah, why not?
1-0. I'm going to go for... I think there'll be more goals than this. I think the players that played on Saturday will be that much fitter playing in this game. So I'm going to go for a convincing win. I'm going to go for 3-1.
All right.
All right. So there you have it. That is our predicted lineup. That is our predicted scoreline. Let me know in the comment section below what you think the lineup will be and what you think the scoreline will be. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.